Hey guys, what's going on? Joey here from Joey's Garage. You can see on my camera I have the charging out of filming because the camera's dead and the battery's messed up. Here's the Murray. Haven't made an update. I got that big ass 12.5 on here. Got the pulley on it. I have taken one test drive and I have it on video. I will be putting that up soon. It is filmed on an iPhone. It wasn't filmed on this camera. I got the exhaust, that's laying there, it's made, it's got the flap on it. But the whole point of this video today was nothing to do, really it's not even anything to do with the Murray. It is a headlight update, but it's kind of a review. I'll do reviews every now and then too on some stuff. But my review today is I seen these at Walmart. They were $21. And I seen them and I had to have them because I thought that these things would be majorly badass on this lawnmower. It was these $21 pair of Walmart or Meyer headlights, and waterproof. They run right on this 12-volt system. The alternator has no problem in whatever way of running these headlights, even though I'm running a stock alternator. And these were the best, at least for this. If you have this exact same model Murray, if you have this exact same model and everything, which isn't a really uncommon model, right there is the model. It's on the model plate. Let it focus. If you have that model, then you've got yourself a good tractor. It's got the 3-speed Peerless in it, the Kumsha Peerless, and this came stock with this lawnmower with the keyway axle shafts and the keyway pulley, the pulley shaft, where it's just, you put a keyway in it and it's not freaking whatchamacallard. Well, anyway, I seen this thing for 21 bucks and I started getting to look at it. Took it off the shelf, started looking at it, and I seen what and all was there with it. And I was like, I'm buying this. I don't care what you say. They ain't LED, but they're damn bright. I'm gonna have these. These are gonna be my brights, or these are gonna be my lows, and then my brights is gonna be my these come on, and my default headlights come on with LED bulbs in them. I know that's wrapped around there. That's just for slack purposes. I didn't want to have to cut it, so that just runs out there. Hook the ground up there, in there on these two studs, and those are grounded. I've had these on. It wraps around there just for slack reasons. It literally just comes out of that, wraps around there, and I hooked it up there and hooked it up there. Have this wire, runs up through here. And mind you, all this wire that I'm showing you, this is all included with this whole thing, and the switch here. And then you can see the switch right here, which was included. That right there is running to the battery, coming in with it came with a 15 amp fuse and little fuse thing. That there runs to the lights, and then this here I have yet to hook it up, but it works without it. It's just kind of a backup. This is another ground. As long as you have one of these grounds hooked up, you're good. And usually when you bolt these headlights in, they get grounded on the hood and all that, and it works there. So then that wire here, this black wire that runs to the battery, I just ran it up underneath here. And you can see this switch is the one that came with it. This was the original headlight switch. It came with this little dash piece, and I just put the other headlight switch in that. This headlight switch popped right out of that little piece and popped right into my dashboard. So that's another upside. It put in the original light switch, and then it runs right back here, and you can see my little fuse. It's got a 15 amp in it. I mean, you guys, I'll show it to you, but you guys know what a 15 amp fuse is. That came with it, and then it comes up to here where I just taped it to that, and you just bolt it on with your battery, and you got both those headlights up there on that switch. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm guessing that's a 15 amp switch, I'm guessing, because it has a 15 amp fuse, or a 10 amp switch or something, or 20 amp switch. I'm thinking about wiring the original headlights to that switch, so all 4 headlights come out at the same time. I need to buy a bulb for that headlight. LED bulbs are going to be in those, so those are going to be just as bright as anything. And yeah, that's my little review. They're nice little bolt-on headlights. You can put them on your classic if you wanted to, hanging off the bottom of the bumper, or fog lights you can do. The impossibilities are endless. I can't really do any video, like romp videos or getting out of the garage videos right now because the garage doors getting put up, and we was putting up panels, and we discovered that we got too big of panels. We got the fucking thing back down. I still don't really know what's going on with that. But yeah, you can see, I mean, I got mass loads of tractors out of my garage right now. My garage is a mess. Like my shoe just flew off because it got caught on a piece of flex wire. Like, I only have one tractor in here, and that's the Murray right now, which is kind of good and bad. Mostly bad. I like to have all my tractors inside. They're all around the garage. I'm gonna try to unhook this. Okay, it's got enough battery for me to walk around the garage here. You can see I've got literally every tractor just chilling out up in front of the garage here. This is the John Queer. This is Mike's Auto Garage tractor. I traded stuff for that. That's mine now, so you guys will probably see some future videos on this. There ain't not a lot to do with it right now. I need to buy some parts for it. Like, I don't like that steering slack that it has. I'm gonna get a new steering rod with frickin' the ball joints so the steering can be aligned, because that wheel's straight there, and then look at that wheel. Like, it's pretty bad. Probably get the tires back on the bead. The wheel horse, you guys know what's going on. I think you guys know what's going on with the wheel horse. That's future project, and I know it runs. I need to do some carb work, put a carb work, some wiring, some tire bead cleaning. That's just the zero turn. It's gay. And then that runs. I've been using that to pull around my pull behind mower. And yeah, and then I got a couple more mowers out back around the garage that you guys really shouldn't even care about. They're just junk. Most of them don't even have transaxles underneath the back of them. So yeah, like I said, they're like just majorly junk. Nobody cares about them. And so yeah, I need to get some Healy coils. My starter bolts all stripped out of the block, so I'll have to get some Healy coils and redo all that in the block there, which is kind of an ass, but it's whatever. If that doesn't work, I'll just have to get a new block for 30 bucks off the Briggs & Stratton website and take everything out of this block and throw it in that block, which is really not that hard. You just gotta buy $25 in new gaskets. I'll probably put new piston rings on it. I'd probably even put a new piston in it. At that point, I might as well go aluminum flywheel. I'll probably get a new starter with it, because this is off that wheel horse. This is from the 60s. It's just an old ass starter, and it's starting to get to the point where it doesn't want to turn and everything freely. So it's definitely starting to see wear and tear, because we went through like 35 lawnmowers. I'm gonna get the original tank on here soon. This I'm gonna have to replace anyway soon. This little grommet here for the oil, because that's shit there. Yeah, this is worst things worse. I buy a new crankcase for 30 bucks off the website. I don't know how much. I think they're like only like 50 bucks. If not, you find one on Craigslist and shit, which is the second best thing to do if you can't get one cheap off the website. I still have yet that red wire right there that needs to run over to my battery, and then this black wire right here, you'd usually run it to the headlights, but I'm doing a completely different system. I'm probably just gonna run that red one, because I don't want it to where my RPMs judge how bright my lights are either. I don't like that. This here, I need to run to my kill switch, which is right here. I drove around and I lost the screws out of the kill switch, and I don't know where the fuck to get screws for that. For this whole setup, I'm gonna have to use a main battery kill, which I had laying around, like literally just laying out in the grass. That works. I put my own meter on it, and it doesn't read infinity on it, so it's a good switch. I'm probably gonna have it like, I was thinking how badass it would be to have it like right here or something, like right on the fender or something like that. I don't know why. I think it would just be cooler, like right here where it says transaxle, will have a big ass fucking switch. Yeah, this runs. I got it to run. I drove it a little bit, and I blew a belt apart because it was an old shitty dry rotted belt. But yeah, this thing's really, it's coming along. That's my update. I just uploaded a video a minute ago. I'm trying, not daily uploads, but at least I want to get one up a week. I don't have that much shit to do at the moment, so it's hard to keep videos up. Like, you know that I don't have too much shit to do when I'm doing reviews and shit like that. But yeah, I'm debating either new block, just fuck it, Healy coils, or tap it and put a bigger bolt in it. You guys leave in the comments what you think I should do. Should I tap it? Should I just tap and die set, Harbor Freight tap and die set, tap that bitch out and put a bigger bolt in it? Should I do it like somewhat the right way and slip a Healy coil in there? Or should I just really go the right way and buy a whole entire new block, which would run me like $50 at the most? Like, they're 12.5 horse blocks aren't that much at all. You can see like threads and shit laying there, because this has a lot of force on it when it's starting this tractor. But yeah, I'm debating. It's a big debate, kind of. Just because I got, when you do that, then you gotta re-gap everything, and you gotta fucking get all new gaskets for everything. I don't even really need a new lower crankcase. I just need an upper crank, because that's what's right there. But I would definitely need a new gasket, unless I want to Honda Bond it, which I don't want to do. That's way too big of like a fucking just rig to do on a engine block. But I'm not letting this one go to shit, considering that it runs. I'm not throwing this over like that Murray motor with a bad cylinder. That's not worth fixing, really. Like, it's worth fixing, but not to me, since I have 18 of them. Like, you can see, this block just has been through utter hell. It's been to hell and back. It's rolled over on it. It's fucking got trees smashed up against it and shit. But I have a OHV motor back there too, but I don't know if there's any way to really combine these two. I know you can combine the internals, like the piston and all that shit, but I do not know if you can really combine anything to do with crankcases here. And then I was thinking, there's multiple possibilities that I can do here. Just buy a recoil cap for it and just have it a pull start, which would not run me that much at all, but I like to have my electric start and my electrical system, because who wouldn't like to just get on it and turn the key, ring, 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 ring. That's obviously the best thing to be able to do, is just turn the key and have it start, and then turn the key off and shut it off. That's obviously, the best thing. I still have some wiring to do, but not as much. Just like run that alternator wire. So I'll make a video on how my wiring system works. Mine, it has a three-way key. When I mean three-way, I mean off, on, and start. But off isn't going to be able to shut it off, just because you can't wire that switch like that. It's going to have to be on and then start. That's the only way that I'm going to be able to work that. And then I'm just going to have a two-way. When you flip the two-way, it's gonna shut it off. That's just how that whole system's gonna work. And it's really basic. I'll make a video on that here soon. And then what else you need to buy to make yourself be able to use the original alternator for the tractor. It's not really, I mean, you can call it an alternator. It works somewhat like an alternator. Instead of the shaft and the alternator moving, it's like basically like the outside of the alternator moving. Like the alternator itself's not moving, the outside of it is. It's hard to explain. Basically, it's the flywheel. Say that's the outside of the alternator, and the inside is the inside of an alternator, the outside, which is the flywheel spinning. Actually, let me use this old junk alternator over here as an example. So basically, instead of a belt being on this, turning this, basically the whole motor's turning, and it's turning the actual alternator itself. Like, it's hard to explain. You'll have to look that up and see what I'm talking about. You can get all that shit loaded up on Google. Just type in how a lawnmower charging system works, and all that will pop right up. So yeah, guys, that's it for now. Hope we'll be making more videos soon. Life's been snagging at me. Had been making money. Had to have money to do projects. Well, that's it, guys. For now, peace out.